I thought you might go to King's Landing.
So did I.
Why would you go back there?
Cersei's on her list of names.
Will Arya kill Cersei? I think so, and in this video I discuss the 4 reasons why. Motive, means, opportunity, and prophecy. I'm going to start with the easiest, motive. Arya has hated Cersei ever since she ordered the death of Sansa's direwolf lady, but more importantly, Arya holds Cersei responsible for her role in her father's arrest, which led to his execution. In Season 2, Arya creates a list of names of the people she wants to kill.
Joffrey. Cersei. Ilyn Payne. The Hound.
The names on the list have changed throughout the seasons, but the one name that is still on her list and has always been there is Cersei. Early in Season 7, Arya finally begins her journey to return to King's Landing to kill Cersei.
So why is a nice girl on our own heading to King's Landing?
I'm going to kill the Queen.
However, after Arya learns that Jon has retaken Winterfell from the Boltons, she decides to go north. Arya still desires to kill Cersei, but her family comes first, and once she has reunited with all of her remaining family members and helped them fight the Night King and his army, I believe that she will continue on her mission to cross Cersei off her list. Even when the Night King is defeated, there will still be another war to fight for the Iron Throne, and as long as Cersei is queen, she poses a threat to Arya's family. When Jaqen gave Arya the power to choose 3 deaths, she regretted not naming men that could have had an impact on the war between the Starks and the Lannisters. Arya was too late to name Tywin in order to save Robb.
The Lannisters send their regards.
She won't make the same mistake again. She will kill Cersei herself, not only to avenge her father's death, but also to eliminate any further threat to her family. Next on the list is means. Arya was trained by the Faceless Men on becoming a skilled assassin. She learned about various types of poisons and their effects. She learned the art of deception, both in being able to identify it in others and being the perpetrator of it. She also developed her sword fighting skills and is very effective with a dagger. It's clear that Arya has the skills to assassinate someone, but those skills are meaningless if she doesn't have the opportunity to use them, and that's where her ability to wear someone else's face will come into play. From her training with the Faceless Men, Arya has learned the ability to change her face and transform her appearance to that of the person whose face is being worn. It's not entirely known how the face-changing magic works, but it completely disguises the user as the original owner of the face, including skin color, injuries, and other physical attributes. The ability to wear the face of someone that Cersei trusts would provide Arya with the opportunity to get close enough to Cersei to kill her. Arya could disguise herself as someone that Cersei wouldn't suspect of doing her harm, like her servant or Qyburn. But because of Maggie the Frog's prophecy of how Cersei will die, I believe that Arya will be wearing Jaime's face when she kills her. When Cersei was a young girl, she went to see a woods witch named Maggie the Frog to learn about her future. Maggie correctly predicted Cersei's marriage to a king, how many children each of them would have, and that she would outlive her children. She also foretold that Cersei would be queen, until another younger and more beautiful, probably Daenerys, casts her down and takes all that she holds dear. But there is a part of the prophecy that the show left out. It's unclear why the showrunners omitted the part of Maggie's prophecy that predicted Cersei's death. Maybe they are going to go in a different direction on the show, or maybe they felt it would provide too much information, but since it's included in the books, I think it's worth discussing. In the novels, Maggie also tells Cersei that when your tears have drowned you, the valonqar shall wrap his hands about your pale white throat and choke the life from you. Cersei learns from her septa that valonqar is High Valyrian for little brother, so she believes that the prophecy refers to her younger brother Tyrion. But Cersei overlooks the fact that Jaime is also her little brother. Even though they are twins, Jaime was born shortly after her. She never considers that Jaime could be the valonqar, and that could end up being a deadly mistake. Valonqar is the only High Valyrian word that Maggie used in Cersei's prophecy. The Faceless Men originated in Valyria and are associated with the Valyrian phrases Valar Morghulis and Valar Dohaeris. So perhaps Maggie chose the Valyrian word for little brother because she was able to discern that Cersei's killer will only appear to be her little brother, but will actually be a Faceless Man, or someone trained by the Faceless Men. The prophecy not only tells us who will kill Cersei, but when and how she will die. In the first part of the prophecy, Maggie is pretty clear. You will marry the king, you will have 3 children, you will be queen. But this part is not as straightforward. Cersei won't literally drown in her own tears. It's just a figure of speech. So I believe that the rest of the sentence isn't literal either. And when Maggie says he will wrap his hands about your pale white throat, it's her cryptic way of saying that Cersei will die at the hands of the valonqar, not that he will actually strangle her. I also believe that Maggie's description that Cersei will have the life choked from her is a reference to the poison the Strangler, the same poison that was used to kill Joffrey. Cersei even dreams about and imagines herself dying like Joffrey. Even though I believe that Arya will wear Jaime's face in order to poison Cersei, I don't think that she will kill him. I predict that Jaime will suffer a mortal wound during the battle against the Night King and his army, perhaps redeeming himself by saving Bran since he tried to kill him in Season 1. And as was foreshadowed in Season 5, I think he will die in the arms of the woman he loves, Brienne. But it would be a nice twist if we don't get confirmation of his death, so that when we see him again, we assume he survived, but it's really Arya wearing his face. When Arya killed Meryn and Walder, she revealed herself as Arya Stark before killing them. But in Cersei's case, I think it would be more fitting for Cersei to die believing that the valonqar is the one person she never suspected, Jaime. Then after Cersei is dead, Arya removes Jaime's face, and we learn that Jaime did indeed die from his wounds. Who do you think will kill Cersei? Arya, Jaime, Tyrion, or someone else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.